Welcome to the video about word problems. In this video, we are going to learn about a word problem called the part whole, in which the part is unknown. We will also review the success criteria checklist so you can assess yourself when you practice the word problems. There are 13 apples in a basket. 9 apples are yellow and the rest are red. How many apples are red? Look closely at the word problem because a word problem usually gives us some information. We have to understand what information is given and what information we have to find out. In this word problem, we know that there are 13 apples. We also know that 9 out of the 13 apples are yellow and the rest are red. So looking at the information we have in this word problem, we know that the 13 apples is the whole, the 9 apples that are yellow is one of the parts, and the rest that are red, the rest of the apples that are red, is the part unknown. Now let's represent the word problem with objects. You can use any objects around your house to represent a word problem. I am going to use apples as the objects. Since I already know that there are 13 apples in the basket, I am going to put 13 apples here. The next thing I know is that the word problem tells us that there are 9 yellow apples. So I'm going to go ahead and put 9 yellow apples. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now the word problem says that the rest are red. So I'm going to put the rest of the apples as red apples. 10, 11, 12, 13. Now we will represent the word problems using pictorial models. There are many different types of pictorial models. You don't have to use all the models when you practice your word problem, but you must know how to build all the types of the pictorial models. The first type of pictorial model that I have used is the tens frame. I have put 13 circles in the tens frame to represent the number of apples that are in the basket. The word problem tells us that 9 were yellow. So let's put 9 yellow apples. The word problem also tells us that the rest are red. So we will put red circles for the rest of the apples. Another pictorial model that we can use is the part whole or the number bond. I have put 13 as the whole to show the number of apples in the basket. I have put 9 as one of the parts to show the yellow apples and a question for the part unknown, which is the red apples. The third type of pictorial model is the number line. I have represented 13 apples on the number line, out of which 9 are yellow and the rest are red. Now let's look at our pictorial models and let's represent the word problem with number sentences. Looking at the part whole, we can say 13 equals 9 plus blank. We can also say 9 plus blank equals 13 or 13 minus 9 equals blank. The blank is the part that is unknown, which is the red apples. Looking at our pictorial models, we can tell how many apples are red. So look at the tens frame. You can see that there are 9 yellow apples and 4 red apples. We can also look at the number line. Looking at the number line, we can see that there are 4 red apples. Now let's review our success criteria checklist for representing word problems. I can represent the word problem using objects. I can represent the word problem using pictorial models, and I can represent the word problem using a number sentence. So, to answer the question in our word problem, how many apples are red? The answer is 4 apples are red. Now it's your turn. Thank you.